Okay, so I just posted a video about an hour ago, but I was thinking about making another one because, well, if you live in the east like I do, or northeast, or wherever that, whatever, it's snowing where I live, basically, and there's nothing to do. You're supposed to get like 4 to 6 to 8 inches, I guess. So I'll make another video because this is another video idea that I had. So yeah. Anyway, if you can see by the title, obviously this is about a fragrance. I have a little bit of notes pulled up right here too. There's like a couple things I wanted to read off about this fragrance, but this was something that I got maybe 2 or 3 years ago solely because I like the bottle, and I also like heard that it was like a vintage fragrance. If you know anything about me, I'm into like a lot of old school stuff. I like the vintage style. I like everything that has to do with it, like vintage movies, and I just like old actors and stuff like that. So basically, this fragrance is calling to me essentially, but I found it randomly, and I bought it, and it wasn't that expensive. I think I paid like maybe $80 for it, which that might be too much, but I bought it retail, so I might have got ripped off. But anyway, the fragrance I'm talking about is, I don't know if you can see that, but Dior Sauvage. Now this has nothing to do with like the recent Sauvage line. This apparently was Dior's first men's fragrance. It came out in 1966, I believe, and it was marketed as like a citrusy, like barbershop, like masculine fragrance. And I would say that's pretty much what it is. It's been a while since I've actually sprayed this. I don't have a tester strip near me, but I will spray it on a sticky note because that's essentially the same thing. But it has a nice atomizer. And another thing that's cool about this fragrance is it has a magnetic cap, which is always a nice touch. So basically this fragrance is, the way I would describe it, as like a lemon candy, like a sour lemon candy on the start, but then as it dries down, it becomes like almost like a barbershop fragrance. It almost smells like shaving cream, but like lemon, citrusy. I know there's like lavender as like a note listed in this, and like other like floral notes, but I don't really get any of that. I know there's like a slight patchouli sort of note in this, but I don't really get that either. To me, it just smells like a sour lemon candy. Like straight off the rip, it's like a sour lemon candy with like the slightest floral note, like very slight. But as it dries down, it becomes like not as sour and a little bit more sweet. But yeah, this fragrance, it came out in 1966, and I was on like this hunt for like, this isn't exactly what I was looking for, but I was on a hunt for like, I wanted like James Dean's signature scent, and I forget the name of it, but I was wanting something similar, and I remember this was like listed as something similar that was like easily found today, because I think James Dean's fragrance was like a little bit overpriced for me, but I like James Dean a lot. There's this picture right there. But I like all like old actors and stuff like that. But specifically, this is by Dior. Obviously, it's a French brand. But when this came out, they were using their model or their spokesperson for it was Alain Delon, the French actor. Kind of like how Johnny Depp is Sauvage, his the spokesperson or the model for it, I guess. But yeah, I like him a lot. So I'm like pleasantly surprised to know that he was like the model for this. I like all of his movies. I've seen a lot of his movies. This isn't really a movie review or a movie channel, but yeah. Anyway, Alain Delon, he's the spokesperson for this, or was. So yeah, this fragrance, I could see a person that's like super classy wanting to wear something like this. It's like something you could definitely just spray on and like leave the house with, and feel good about it. I don't really know how long the longevity of this is. I've worn it a fair amount, but like I don't really remember if it was like super long lasting. I'll have to wear it again to see. But I'm pretty sure like the longevity or the projection of this was pretty good, because I remember wearing it to work once and my boss was like bitching about it. But I'm like, okay, dude. So yeah, it's a good fragrance. I'm sure there's like a lot of other things that smell pretty similar to this. I remember when I bought this, I also bought the Mustache by Rocha, the EDT version, not the EDP, but it was smelling like almost too similar to this, so I just gave that away. But this was definitely better than the other one. This was a lot stronger. This has more character, I think. But yeah, when you smell it off the cap, it doesn't smell like very citrusy. It smells more just like shaving cream and like a barbershop scent, like just fresh. But like on the tester strip, it's super lemon candy. Yeah, that's like exactly what, like if you want to smell like a lemon head, like candy, but with like a slight, like I can't really. There's like a floralness to it, like at the very, very bottom of it. But all these other notes, like that's being described here, like caraway, fruity notes, jasmine, coriander, patchouli, orris root, sandalwood, rose, lavender, like, yeah, musk, vetiver. Like, there's a lot more, but I don't really get any of that. Like, I'm not like a super like fragrance snob. Like, I can't like pick up on these notes. But yeah. Basically, if you want to smell like lemon candy, lemon sour candy, and then it dries down to like a fresh, like soapy kind of barbershop like shaving cream scent with like slight citrus, I'll go for this. It's not anything super unique, but it's definitely something you could wear to like the office or just out and feel pretty good about wearing it. But I don't think you're gonna get like a lot of super good compliments from this. Like, it's not something that like will make you like want to like follow that person around. It's not like anything super like outstanding, basically. But I think if you're looking for this kind of thing, it does exactly what you need it to, and nothing more, basically. I could see like a mature person wearing this, like an older person wearing this. It's definitely not something you would probably smell in like a teenager or like a guy like in his early 20s, but like maybe like late 30s, 40s or something like that, or higher actually. Maybe something maybe like more, geriatric. I could see a grandpa wearing this. Actually, I bet a lot of grandpas do wear this. Same with like a Dracar Noir. But yeah, that's just not really my type of scent. I tried to give it a shot, but it's not something I would ever really probably wear anymore. But I really like the bottle. Like, if I were to make a fragrance, it would like look like this. Like, the bottle would look just like this probably. Like, I just really like the way that bottle looks. Like the glass and then like just the simplicity of it. It's definitely very retro feeling, but that would look like really good on a shelf or like in your bathroom or something. But yeah, Eau Sauvage by Christian Dior. Definitely don't know if I would recommend it to everyone, but a certain person probably. Could see like just like an older gentleman wearing this. And yeah, wanting to be clean. I mean, when I go for fragrances, I want to be like noticed, and I want it to be something kind of like alluring, like seductive maybe. But this is not that for sure. But it doesn't mean it's a bad scent. It's just not really for everyone. But yeah, I think I paid about $80 for this. I don't really know how much it goes for retail. Probably around there, maybe 60. But yeah, that's basically it for the review. Let me know if you've smelled this. I know there's a couple flankers to this. Like, there's like an EDP, and I think there's like an extreme version or something, like a more intense version of this. They're like darker juices and whatnot, but this is the only one I've ever smelled. But yeah, let me know what you think of this fragrance. And also another thing, like I said, I'm into like vintage stuff like that, and like if you know like anybody that had like a vintage, like an old person from like a movie, or like an old actor or celebrity or something, like what are their like signature scents that you know of? Because I haven't really done a lot of research on that, but like I know that like Steve McQueen wore this apparently. But like I said, I was looking for like James Dean's like signature scent. If you know like old timey actors or like musicians or something, and like what their fragrance was that they wore, let me know. I know like Michael Jackson like had like a specific fragrance that he wore. I know like a lot of celebrities have like a scent that they're known for wearing, and I'm just like interested in that topic. So if you know anything like that, let me know in the comments. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one, and au revoir.